White House Chief of Staff John Kelly has said that the doist follow Donald Trump's tweets or allow his staff to act in reaction to what the president writes on media. While speaking in Vietnam during Trump's 12-day Asia tour, Kelly told reporters that his responsibility is to brief the president on what he is about to do. He insisted that policy is developed in the normal, traditional way, as opposed to in reaction to content Trump tweets. While speaking in Vietnam during Trump's 12-day Asia tour, White House Chief of Staff John Kelly policy is developed in the normal, traditional way, as opposed to in reaction to content Trump tweets. Trump has been an active Twitter user since before he was elected president, using social media to push campaign messages and interact directly with his followers. Someone, I read the other day, said we all just react to the tweets, Kelly said, according to the Los Angeles Times. We did allow the staff to. We know what we're doing. Believe it or not, I do not follow the tweets. Kelly, a retired Marine Corps general, said he focuses on his job instead of the contents on Trump's Twitter account. I find out about them, he continued. But for our purposes, my purpose, is we make sure the president is briefed up on what he is about to do. He added that the tweets are what they are, but we develop policy in the normal, traditional staff way. Trump has been an active Twitter user since before he was elected president, using social media to push campaign messages and interact directly with his followers. Kelly said he focuses on his job instead of the contents on Trump's Twitter account. The pair are pictured above, sitting 2 seats away from one another at the Great Hall of the People in Beijing, China, on November the 9th. Upon becoming president, he has continued to use the platform to criticize political leaders, announce policy changes and more. Despite some calling it unpresidential behavior, Trump has defended his Twitter use, claiming it's a way for him to fight back against fake news. In a series of tweets on Sunday, Trump referred to North Korean leader Kim Jong-un as short and fat and said having a relationship with Russia was a good thing. In a series of tweets he also said Chinese President Xi Jinping was upping sanctions on North Korea in response to its nuclear and missile programs and that Xi wanted Pyongyang to denuclearize. During Trump's visit to Beijing last week, Xi reiterated that China would strive for the denuclearization of the Korean peninsula but offered no hint it would change tack on North Korea, with which it fought side by side in the 1950-53 Korean War against US-led forces. One of Trump's tweets read, "Why would Kim Jong-un insult me by calling me old, when I would never call him short and fat? Oh well, I try so hard to be his friend, and maybe someday that will happen." Speaking later in Vietnam's capital, Hanoi, Trump said it would be very, very nice if he and Kim became friends. That might be a strange thing to happen but it's a possibility, he said. In a tweet sent on Sunday from Hanoi, Mr. Trump bashed the haters and fools he said are questioning his efforts to improve relations with Russia and accused critics of playing politics and hurting the country.